Ford presents the Bud National Finals. I'm David Stanfield along with Larry Rippenkroger, who, as we mentioned previously, broke his ankle in freestyle practice earlier today and could not be in the competition. It was definitely a disappointment for Larry and his fans, although I'm sure his opponents were glad they didn't have to deal with the added pressure of his presence. For Lloyd Berlew, the pressure was on to perform better than Jeff Kantz today, as he trailed Kantz for the overall lead by only 9 points.
And that's a lot to ask. The only way Lloyd could have pulled off the overall championship was to win today and have Kantz finish all the way down in 6th place.
With a score of 47.2, Lloyd Berlew would capture 3rd place but fall short in his bid to overtake Kantz. The reason for that, of course, is because Kantz himself took 2nd place in today's competition.
Jeff has such a polished routine, it doesn't really matter whether it's rough or smooth. He's able to pull up the majority of all of his moves, and he scored well with the judges today.
So Jeff Kantz wraps up 2nd place with a score of 47.4 and clinches the U.S. National Freestyle title. All season long, the master of freestyle in the surf, Scott Hollywood Watkins, had hoped for conditions like today's. And when he finally got them, he soared to his 3rd victory of the year.
Scott seems more at home in the surf than he is on dry land, and he takes the win in today's competition and becomes the man of the hour. But Jeff Kantz becomes the man of the year by taking the overall. Is there anything more to accomplish?
Wow, yeah, the world title, man, that's it. Number 1 in the national championship, number 1 in the world, and we'll see if we can do it again next year.
After leading the tour from the first event in Long Beach, California, Jeff Kantz becomes the 1992 U.S. National Freestyle Champion. Congratulations to Jeff and to all of the Master Showman freestylers. Larry, on the IGSBA, there's actually 2 days of racing, and then Saturday, with the rule changes, we see a whole new class. It's called the runabouts.
Well, it's the most popular form of watercraft on the market. They've really swept the nation right now, recreationally and in racing. So in this week's Jet Scoop, we're going to take a look at the runabouts. For quite a while, the runabouts have been a part of the personal watercraft recreational scene, but as with any motorized vehicle capable of speed, sooner or later the competition bug will bite and people will be racing. The IGSBA has inaugurated the runabout class for this reason, and the participants recommend it highly.
I would definitely, especially for people that haven't spent their whole life riding in the sport, because they're, like I said earlier, they're more forgiving. With a stand-up model, you have to fight them more, and it takes a long time just to learn how to stand up on one of those things. So you can jump right on a sit-down model and be a novice and become, you know, an excellent rider in no time.
I feel the runabout's the future of the sport. It's a lot more fun to ride, a lot easier to ride, and as far as competition-wise, it's a lot closer together. We're going 45, 50 miles an hour, side by side, banging, hitting on the first turn. A lot of fun, scary. But as far as competition goes, the runabout is really becoming a super competitive class.
Yeah, this has a much broader appeal, I think. You see more women running with the men in the same classes. You see all ages and sizes of people running. You know, where they say the stand-ups is more for like a small guy that's lighter weight, you know, he's quicker on it and more agile. It's not nearly as cutthroat, I think, as some of the pro stand-up classes. You know, they really go at it hard. And we go at it hard, but we have a lot of fun, too.
You go out there to have fun. If you win or lose, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a good time and a good attitude about it, you can't lose. You're a winner either way.
The runabouts, the newest rage in jet sports racing.